These can be among the most difficult situations for a family to go through. They raise all sorts of ethical issues among the physicians, nurses, social workers, and in many occasions, when a child is delivered and suffers severe brain injury from lack of oxygen and is on a ventilator, and the physicians come to the parents and say that the child's prognosis is so poor that the child will never recover or is brain dead, or in situations where an adult goes through some type of elective surgery and there's an anesthesia problem and the patient comes out as a result of lack of oxygen, they're in a coma, and so the family members are encouraged to institute a do not resuscitate or actually disconnect the patient from the ventilator. These are very, very difficult situations. Unfortunately, the times when there is an underlying negligent error in the delivery process or in the anesthesia or some other incident in the hospital, physicians are not going to come to the family and say, yeah, we made a mistake and your family member or child is in a coma, and so we want you to turn off life support, because under the law in California and some other jurisdictions where there is a limitation of non-economic damages recovery, when the patient dies, the case is now $250,000 to the defendants, whereas if the individual lives and requires ongoing care, therapies, attendant care, ongoing medical care, where there is no limitation on the recovery for the family member or for the child or an adult for their future care needs, this can run into several millions of dollars. So it's a very, very difficult situation, because physicians will never admit that they have a motive or a reason why they want the family to turn off life support, and the family is put into the most awkward position of all, because they're trying to make a decision as to what they think is best, when in fact they're not aware that the doctors or the hospital has an underlying financial motive for these types of requests. So we see them with some frequency, and unfortunately what we try to do with the family is to make them aware of the legal and financial implications for these kinds of decisions, so the family can make their own decision in an unbiased manner.